Good morning, students. Our today's topic is Rodrigues formula. This formula gives us necessary and sufficient condition for a curve on a given surface to be line of curvature. So this formula states that the necessary and sufficient condition for a curve on a given surface to be line of curvature is that dn plus kappa dr is equal to 0, where this vector n, that is the surface normal vector, and the kappa is the normal curvature. So in order to prove this, let us consider a surface having the equation vector r is equal to vector r as a function of u and v, and let us take uv be any point on this surface. As we already know, the normal curvature varies according to the direction, so let kappa be the normal curvature at the point uv in the direction du dv. Then from the derivation of equations of principal curvature, we have these two equations, L minus kappa E into du plus M minus kappa F into dv is equal to 0, and second equation M minus kappa F into du plus N minus kappa G into dv is equal to 0. You will have to derive these two equations as we derived in the derivation of equations of principal curvature. Now, in these two equations, we can substitute the values of the fundamental magnitudes. Here, L, M, N, E, F, G, these are first and second fundamental magnitudes. We already discussed their values in the previous chapters. The value of L, that is given by minus n1 dot r1, M is given by minus n1 dot r2 or minus n2 dot r1. The value of n, that is given by minus n2 dot r2. This n is not the vector here, this is the fundamental magnitude n. This is minus n2 dot r2. E, F, G are first fundamental magnitudes. E is given by dot product of vector r1 with itself. F is given by dot product of vector r1 with r2, and G is given by dot product of the tangential vector r2 with itself. Now substituting these 6 values into these two equations. So substituting the value of L here, this will become minus n1 dot r1 minus kappa into the value of E, that is r1 dot r1 into du as it is, plus the value of M, that is minus n2 dot r1, फिर minus kappa into value of f is r1 dot r2 into dv is equal to 0. Now we can write this equation as n1 du plus n2 dv dot r1 plus kappa into r1 du plus r2 dv dot r1 is equal to 0. Now n1 du plus n2 dv, that denotes dn, and r1 du plus r2 dv, that denotes dr. So this equation will become dn dot r1 plus kappa into dr dot r1 is equal to 0, and this equation can further be written in the form dn plus kappa dr dot r1 is equal to 0. In the same way, if we substitute the values of L, M, N, E, F, G in this equation, here substituting the value of M, F, N and G, we will get the equation which is having the form dn plus kappa dr, its dot product with vector r2 is equal to 0. So we have obtained these two equations by substituting the values of fundamental magnitudes in these two equations. Now n is the surface normal vector and that is a unit vector, so its magnitude is 1. So n dot n, that is 1. So from here, by differentiating, we get 2 times n dot dn is equal to 0. So dividing by 2 here, this gives us n dot dn is equal to 0. It means the vector dn is perpendicular to the vector n. Now, because n is the normal unit vector, so we can say that dn is a tangential vector. Also dr, that is tangential vector, so we can say that the vector kappa dr plus dn, that is tangential to the surface. And also the vectors r1 and r2, these are also tangential vectors to the surface. So in these two equations, in this equation vector r1 cannot be 0, vector r1 cannot be perpendicular to this vector because both are tangential vectors. So from here, if this dot product is 0, we have only one possibility, that dn plus kappa dr is equal to 0. In the same way, from this equation also, because the vector r2 is not equal to 0, these two vectors being the tangential vectors cannot be perpendicular to each other. So we have only one possibility from this equation, which is dn plus kappa dr is equal to 0, which gives us the necessary condition for a curve on the given surface to be line of curvature. So this proves the necessary condition. Now to prove the sufficient condition. In the sufficient condition, we are given that there will be a curve on the surface at each point of which kappa dr plus dn is equal to 0. Here kappa is any scalar function. Now reversing the order of the steps as we performed in the necessary condition, we get the equations L minus kappa E into du plus M minus kappa F into dV is equal to 0, and second equation M minus kappa F into du plus N minus kappa G into dV is equal to 0. Now because we are given the condition, because these two equations are the equations which gives us the line of curvature, so we can say that the curve will be line of curvature if kappa is normal curvature to the surface. Now we are given that kappa dr plus dn is equal to 0. So from here kappa dr is equal to minus dn. Now substituting the values of dr and dn. Now what is dr? That is r1 du plus r2 dv, and dn, this is n1 du plus n2 dv. So after substituting the values, this equation becomes kappa into r1 du plus r2 dv is equal to minus n1 du plus n2 dv. Now taking dot product on both sides of this equation with r1 du plus r2 dv. So here by taking the dot product, we get kappa into r1 du plus r2 dv dot r1 du plus r2 dv. On the right side, taking the dot product of this expression with r1 du plus r2 dv. Now from here r1 dot r1, that is E, du into du square. फिर r1 dot r2 or r2 dot r1, that is F, so that will become 2F du dv. Then r2 dot r2, that is G into dv square. So left hand side becomes kappa into E du square plus 2F du dv plus G dv square. On the right side minus n1 dot r1, that will be L, and minus n1 dot r2 or minus n2 dot r1, that will be M, and next minus n2 dot r2, that is N. So taking the dot products here, this will become L du square plus 2M du dv plus N dv square. So from here we can find the value of kappa, which is given by L du square plus 2M du dv plus N dv square divided by E du square plus 2F du dv plus G dv square. So this proves that kappa is normal curvature at the point uv of the given surface in the direction du dv. Hence we can say that the direction at each point of the curve, that is a principal direction, and if the direction is principal direction, then the curve is line of curvature on the surface. So this completes the sufficient condition also. and this proves the Rodrigues formula.